Perfect. All right. Well, welcome everybody back to Dad's Coffee Break. This is episode 7 of our Rimworld Let's Play here at Grattan. Yeah, and so as far as last time goes, we've actually made some pretty significant strides, thanks mostly to a quest that we accepted. And that quest being Narda's Nomads, where we accepted 3 refugees into our camp. They're here for 12 days. They're going to help us out. So they contribute to building, crafting, farming, things like that. And then if they are happy enough, there is a chance that they may join our colony here. So having them around has been a huge help. Generally, there are some risks associated with taking on refugees. I have had them in previous games actually turn on my colony and try to kill us all off. But this one seems to be okay. Now, there was a, I think it was the Dolar faction. Might have been the Dolar faction. They did make a request for turning over these refugees, because I guess they had some history with them. Let's see if I have it here. No, I don't think so. These ducks, no. Yeah, but they did. Oh, this isn't it, right? No, this is just build. They did ask us to turn over the refugees in exchange for favor, and we turned them down. So we probably lost some favor with them in that decision, but I feel like these refugees are really helping us out, and we actually have a new relationship forming between Squirrel and Leia. So with their help, we've actually been able to get 2 additional bedrooms down, been able to clean our kitchen, which is huge, just because everybody was getting food poisoning last time. The other thing we've been able to do is increase the amount of hydroponics basins that we have. And we've actually expanded out the operation to include cotton plants. So that is strong. Now we'll start bringing in some cloth in order to make clothing and furniture, things like that. We had a bit of a situation with power. We were actually, I think our hydroponics basins were draining a lot of our batteries pretty quickly. Hence why some of them are turned off. But we've added more solar panels. We've added another couple batteries. And so hopefully that's been balanced out a little bit. So yeah, we're starting to really come along. As far as research goes, we are just about, well, we're just starting our progress on gun turrets. So once that's done, we'll be able to get some mini turrets set up in the front of our colony and add some security that way. So yeah, not doing too bad. Go ahead and unpause it, move it to speed 3, and we will be on our way. We have had a lot of people suffering mental breaks. I think a lot of it has to do with food poisoning, to be quite honest. That and probably lack of recreation. Looks like Hurdle's back. So that'll be good there. And so what I'm thinking for next, I think we're okay on bedrooms. I think out of the 3 that are going to join, if all 3 of them join, they're all going to have their own bedroom. Especially with Leia and Squirrel being in a relationship. So I think we're okay on bedrooms right now. Eventually I'm going to want to rebuild all of these wooden structures with stone, which thanks to these colonists, we actually have a nice stockpile of stone blocks. But I think it's okay for right now. Of course, I'm saying that, and, you know, next thing to happen is going to be a giant fire, but... Okay, so the wind turbine is unobstructed. I think what we're going to need is honestly some more power right now, because we need to get these other hydroponics basins online to get more food, because looking at our refrigerator, looking at our refrigerator, that is the That's looking pretty bleak. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this out. We have 7 components. We have 250 steel. Let's go ahead and see. I'm gonna want to do this. I'm leaving this spot open deliberately just because we're gonna want to put down a geothermal generator right there. So maybe what I'll do is go right there for right now and build out over here. We are mining this area out, or at least we were. We're gonna probably, my hunch is, we're probably going to put a prisoner ward right here so we can house prisoners and have them and force them to join our colony. Okay, let's go ahead and do 2 more solar generators, and then we'll probably add a couple batteries, and hopefully that'll give us enough power to make it through the night, power us during the day, and we can turn on these hydroponics basins and get more food. We are very low on food, so with that in mind, I think I'm going to see if there are any creatures out here to hunt. And so far, it's not really looking too great. Let's keep going here. There's a couple of Arctic wolf dead less than a day. Orc dead less than a day. There must have been a fight. Well, I'll take it. That's right. Building. Okay, that's fine. What's Decker doing? He's sleeping. Decker. Oh, dang it. They're eating them. Rats are coming. In addition to that, though, I think what I'm going to do is just order us to hunt these rats. Okay. Extra meat. Especially since we are very low on food. What do you need? Oh, you're good. You just need work. Alright, I am going to actually toggle those hydroponics basins back on. Make sure they're, there's just the strawberry plant, but let's just do rice. We just need food. Straight food. We will, squirrel. Got some meat coming in. That's good. Still pretty low. I guess I can hunt these wards. What are the... What's the chance they'll come back? 35. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we'll wait. Wait until things get just desperate enough to warrant us going after that. Got some cloth coming in. And some building. Parkas and toques. Range. Weapon. So that's fine. Tattered purple. That's fine. They can survive. They'll be fine without a weapon. If we have, or if we find a ranged weapon in a, there we go, a lynx. Less than a day, not bad. If we find a ranged weapon from a raid, we'll arm them. But I think for now that's pretty low on the priority list. I do want to get batteries down. Though it looks like we're making it through the night without running out of power. My biggest concern... Damn it! Biggest concern is that. I canceled the wrong thing. So when they go to build battery, if there's a power conduit there, they need to remove it. So I'm going to actually prioritize you working on that just because that will become quite an issue. But we built that around. We should have done that in the first place. Oh shit. I'm going for it. Alrighty. Oh, everybody is working away, doing their job. I am actually... We have about 5 left to turn on. I'm gonna turn on these 2 and see how we fare. We have 2 colonists idle. Why? Komodo and Narda. Komodo though. Growing 2. Skill. Plant cut 2. Research. Hauling. Mining 2. Okay, we should designate more orders to mine this out. There is gold here, which I think I said last time I'm gonna leave in just because I don't think we're at a... I want to get turrets before we start accumulating too much wealth. Otherwise, the rates will get much stronger. Raids in this game, at least from my understanding, I could be wrong, but raids in this game are all based on the amount of wealth. And I think the amount of colonies. So I'm gonna keep my wealth relatively low. Keep us in the dirt for as long as possible. Okay, so gun turrets are completed. Perfect. We'll be able to get some security there, which will be nice. So the question becomes, what do I want to make next? Eventually, I am going to want to get beer brewing down, but right now, we're so desperate for food, I don't think that's going to become a thing for quite a while. I think, honestly, one of the biggest things is power. Mortars are fantastic, but I don't think we're going to be under threat of any sort of preemptive strike. Sometimes the raiders will hold their attack or wait to attack once they're on the map, and sometimes they'll actually set up mortars and start firing on the base, which can be a huge problem. But I don't think that's going to become a problem for quite some time. Eventually I am going to want to get these, but I think right now what I want to do is just go straight for geothermal power and get our geothermal reactors set up, because I think that's going to be huge when it comes to just maintaining electricity at the colony. So we'll go ahead and get that researched. Everybody mine stuff out. The batteries are being built. It looks like we're low on machine components. That's okay. We actually still have a ship chunk there that we can deconstruct. We also have another geothermal vent here and here. There's a path here. So what I'm probably going to do... Quest available. An ally needing help. You, Ito, chief of the Boraixo Alliance, is requesting a favor. Her friend, Ababru Legua, and yeah, I'm butchering these names, is interested in learning about other cultures. She wants you to host her at Grattan for 6 days. Goodwill, hyperweave, and a shield build. I think I like doing these because a lot of the times it's easy goodwill, and a lot of the times you can even get a colonist out of it. That being said, we have these 3 refugees who are still here for 4.5 more days. So I think I'm actually going to skip that one for now. So I'll probably just go ahead and outright. I guess I could have accepted it later on. I could have done that. Man, that was probably stupid. Oh well. Sorry. So we're gonna need machine components. Just deconstructed that for 8. That is good. Let everybody sleep. So yeah, what I was gonna say is what I will probably do, and especially since we have 3 geothermal vents here, I'm probably going to run some power along this fence to supply our gun turrets. But I'm thinking I'll also build just a dedicated line out and actually set up geothermal vents all through up these 3. I think that'll be a huge benefit. Honestly, once that's done, I don't think we're going to have any issue with power. So that being said, I think we can go ahead and start getting the infrastructure down for that. I am going to leave a space there for right now. Just because, as you will see, I'm actually going to put a switch. And the benefit of having a switch there is that we can actually turn on and off our turrets. So if there's not a raid, we'll just keep them off. They won't be draining the power. If there is raid, we'll turn them on. Easy as that. That in mind, I'm going to go ahead and get 3 down within these holes. Now, okay. So now what I like to do, there are larger gun turrets that are going to come into play as time goes on. And I like having this defensive system organized. So I think what I'm going to do is actually plan it out. So the larger gun turrets are going to be 2x2 in size. So they would fit into a space like this. So I think that's what we're going to do there. And we're actually going to deconstruct this. I am going to cancel this right now. I want to lay this out. I want to get it organized in a way that that makes sense. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep these here, deconstruct this. This. Bigger. And not run some back, do we? That. Deconstruct this. And then we'll add turrets within these kind of sidearms. And eventually we'll add more turrets and more spots onto this, but this is generally how I like to lay it out. I can't find out. So another bit here, another bit here. That looks nice. Nice and clean. Cool. It'll take a little while to research geothermal power. It's 3,200 research points, so. But it is worth it. It is very much worth it at the end. Batteries are getting charged now. So we're doing quite good. I think we can probably go ahead and toggle on these other basins here. I'm going to let us accumulate a little bit of food, so I'm going to keep it. How many tables do we have doing cotton right now? We have 4. Let's switch this over to rice. Rice. We'll do that. I'm just going to keep an eye on these batteries, just to make sure we have enough power to make it through the night. I think we do. I think we will be fine. The big concern is going to come if there's an eclipse, because most of our power right now is getting derived from the solar panels. And so if there is an eclipse, we're going to have to survive on these batteries for quite a long time, which probably won't turn out very well. So that's one of the other reasons I'm running for geothermal power, is because then we can get those generators in place. And eclipse or no, they're going to run, so should be good. The generators will be outside our gates, and there is risk that any raid might actually go and attempt to burn them down or damage them, but it should be okay. It's pretty rare. Most of the time, if they're getting near to the front of our base, they are going to attack the defenses. Komodo has gotten food poisoning from rice. Cause dangerous food type. I'm sorry. Dangerous food type. Is it raw or something? Oh, I didn't know. Some plants. Okay, and then the gun for its whole bit. Mainly this. Everything. Okay, so we'll mine out more steel. More of this, making way for our prison. And then we also need more machine components. That generally becomes the name of the game, for me at least. Machine components just get hard to come by. Eventually we will research, I think it's fabrication, where we can make them. But as for right now, it's a little ways off. I'm actually looking for more ship chunks, because those are great sources of machine components. I'm not seeing any others. I might have missed some to the south. I know we had a couple in our base, but I think we used them. Yep. Not seeing them. Oh well. Well, maybe if I miss them, I'll spy them in a couple minutes here. Okay. Let people sleep. Perfect. Making it through the night. These batteries are only going down about a third of the way, so that's fine. We'll probably also place another battery house down. Hurdle failed, walkers for kingdom, steel mini turret. Resources have been wasted. Oh, great. Which one? Out of the way. Rimworld. I'm going to mine this out as well. Don't. Luckily, the turrets are in place, so we at least have some defensive capabilities on our colony now. That's a big step. Batteries are charged. Hydroponics farm is going well. Yes, Grattan is turning out. See how long that lasts. That's actually one of the things I love most about this game, though, is the roguelike nature. I like the story of just building up this base only to watch it all burn down to the ground. I like that ebb and flow of it. Colonists dying. A lot of drama. Though I do play on the base builder mode, because I like kind of building it up, having time to build up a base, play with it. But the good news is, you know, by the time I'm starting to get a little bit bored with the current base, something always goes wrong and always end in flame and destruction. So perfect time. Go ahead and finish mining this out. I'm going to leave this piece right here just because I realize this is a very large roofed area without any sort of space. Quest available. Sanders Travelers. Expires in 6.1 days. 6 desperate refugees are approaching. The leader is Sander. They claim to have lost their home in a recent attack. Sander begs you for permission to stay at Grattan for 10 days. So similar to what I'm doing. I am going to not accept. You could, but that sounds like trouble. 3 refugees is fine. 3, because if they turned on me, it'd be 3 on 3. It'd be a hard fight. People would die, but I could probably survive. Once these 3 leave, it's gonna be 6 on 4, and they can outnumber us pretty easily and take us out. So, again, I think I might just hold off, and then see how things go. I'm also hoping that one of the 3, Narda, Leia, or Marcel, will join the call. Especially Leia. I mean, they're in a relationship, so hopefully they stick around. The other thing I'm going to want to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and chop some wood. And we can start laying down some furniture for their bedrooms. And finishing out these barrels. And we're going to need more machine components. So we got some stuff to do. It looks like there's a machine component right here. So I'm going to go ahead and mine that. And that like so. That'll be good. Then we can lay down some furniture. I might even put in some wood floors. I know they burn, but looks nice. Also start to put down some stone flooring. Exterior of the colony. Let's get this going. And then I'm probably going to actually start switching out the bedroom walls for stone. These two. And then I'll just do the workshop file. Cool. Sit down. We'll let them sleep for the night. The other benefit is that it is spring, so it's a little bit warmer. I don't have a risk of my colonists freezing to death by reconstructing and reconstructing their bedrooms, but we'll do it kind of one piece at a time. What's bothering you, Decker? Let's see. Needs. Tended party, spacious interior, comfortable, but insulted, awful bedroom, unsightly environment, and modern pain. Yeah, if we can improve their bedroom, it's gonna love all of it. Oh, the refugees are leaving. All of them are leaving. Meteorite. Steel. No, all of them are leaving. Okay, some steel. That's not bad. Okay. Well, with that, guys, with the departure of the refugees, I think we will probably call it here for today. Hope you enjoyed it. I believe this was episode 7. So stay tuned for episode 8. And yeah, we'll continue to build up our colony of Grattan. All right, take care, guys.